Hey, how's it going, guys? Domino Paris 21 here, and back with another guest deck profile featuring one of my newer local players. Introduce yourself for all the viewers.
What's up, you guys? My name's Kevin. I go by Ajalt, so I'm going to give you guys a unique G Genesis build using Yggdrasil, and I'm going to show you guys what this deck's made of.
Yep.
Alright, so first off I'm going to do the starter. New starter. It's really nice. Fortunately, this is probably the only new starter we got. It's still good. So basically, all it does is just generation 1, put in your soul. When a card gets soul blasted, your Vanguard gets the ability to just call it. So pretty nice for this deck. Soul blasts a lot. All right. Let's go to the grade 3s. All right, grade 3s. We got the Fenrirs. Fenrir just brought Genesis back from the dead. It just auto charging for free every time you stride it's really good for Genesis because they still blast so much. Plus Generation 2, Glory Maelstrom skill, and attack, Soul Blast 3. Pretty cool. So, and now we got Yggdrasil as my secondary grade 3. Ideally, I always want to ride Fenrir first, and then if my opponent's still alive, go to Yggdrasil. So with Fenrir, every time I stride, I end up soul charging 3. So it helps build up soul for Yggdrasil, and then if my opponent's still alive after I do Vanguard or whatever, I'll go to Yggdrasil. So Yggdrasil, pretty straightforward. Soul Blast 6, Glory Maelstrom as well. So both these have both Glory Maelstrom skills.
So, do you feel that Yggdrasil has become a lot more consistent in terms of cost compared to how Genesis was before?
Yeah, because before Genesis had problems with either not having draw power, decking out, or just not soul charging fast enough. Okay. This card alone just sped up that process. And also, we also have the new grade 2 Amber clone that gives it draw power, which I'll go into later. Alright. Alright, so the grade 2s. We got our Amber clone. What was his name? Fenrir. Yeah.
That's my guess.
Alright, so Generation 1, when its unit attacks, if you Soul Blasted this turn, just Counter Blast, Soul Charge 3, and draw a card. So
when it's boosted, of course.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So it does 2 things for the deck that I needed in the past: draw and Soul Charge. This fixes that completely. So this is a must. 4. Gotta run those.
Really good.
Alright. Of course, can't run Yggdrasil without the Legion mate, Norn. Norn is pretty straightforward. Soul comes out, gives you a +5.
Nothing out of the norm there.
Yep.
I was waiting to say that.
Alright, so we got Hesperus. So I'm for Hesperus because she's good because she's not restricted to Regalia names. It just have a Genesis Vanguard and then give it retire effect on hit. I do this a lot with Doombrace. So I'll just Doombrace her out, give Doombrace on hit, call unit, Soul Charge, and plus it gets rid of some pesky annoying rear guards like Laurel or whatever annoying rear guards you have to deal with.
It just punishes your opponent for choosing to no guard the Vanguard.
Yep, because you're gonna run into all the strides in this deck is pretty scary deal, especially Vanguard. So people will, if you just attack with Doombrace, not give it an on hit, people are just not gonna guard it. So. And grade 1s, pretty straightforward. Got the new Unflipping Perfect Guard.
SP,
yep. And of course, pretty straightforward. With the new G support, you can blast a lot. So.
Yep. It's like the opposite of before.
Yep. Before the deck doesn't counter blast, but now it starts counter blasting a lot more. So. 4-star enablers. You really gotta get Vanguard or Fenrir. Then go to Vanguard. So you gotta run Strat Enablers.
It's really good that you can search for him too
Yeah.
with that. So it makes it so that the strategy of Fenrir, 1-2 punch with Fenrir and Yggdrasil more consistent.
Yeah, like you have to get this guy. Like run to Yggdrasil kind of is really bad for the deck. You want to ride this guy first, so just search for him, get him.
I honestly don't know anything about
And now these guys, these I feel like are like kind of like my Doreen clones. So this guy's really unique because each time you Soul Blast a card, it gets plus 1,000. So the costs are either 3 or 6. So it either becomes a 10k booster or a 13k booster. Now I like to use this card with as a finisher with Yggdrasil because Yggdrasil alone becomes 23, right? So you attack, and Soul Blast 6. This guy becomes a 13k booster. So that means 36 coming at you.
Yep.
And if I have more Norns, yeah, more at 41, 46, Glory. So that's really nice right there.
I think that's a big improvement from Yggdrasil because before, you kind of had to put a little bit extra effort just to hit 36, but now you hit 36 with just one card.
Yeah.
So
Before,
it's really good.
I mean, I feel like this card replaced Ordain Owl. So like this is more consistent than Ordain Owl. That's how I feel like. So this deck doesn't even run Ordain Owl at all.
Yep. I agree.
Yep. And I just have that one Shining Angel tech just to have because I run 12 twos. Because this deck usually obviously runs the new stand trigger for Genesis. So you gotta run more gear guards.
So of course there's a grade 2 clone of it that was very common in previous Regalia builds. Have you found yourself missing having obviously more than one of these, or do you feel that the other utilities that the deck has, especially with the generation break cards like Fenrir and your grade 2, is already enough soul charging as it is?
I feel like the deck like soul charges so much, like you really don't need to use this card at all. I just tech it in because
You recycle this.
Yep, we recycle
The norms.
Basically, all you do is recycle either Regalias and Norns. That's about all. But the main focus of the deck is try to get into Fenrir and just keep soul charging Vanguard every single turn. Soul charge, soul charge. If they're still alive, you go into Yig and then you bring out this guy.
Yep.
Basically, that's because I don't want to make the main focus just Yig. Yig is kind of like if they ever survive the Fenrir Vanguard. That's how I feel like I'll make the deck.
Or if your opponent's caught with a really bad hand, you can just like Yig them for 36.
Yep. Plus, it's not restricted to having a Regalia Vanguard, so all you do is just search for a Regalia and drop zone, and then you can just go like this, like Soul Charge, yeah, and blast it out, Glory Maelstrom, swing, do that too.
Some nice plays.
All right, and trigger lineups. Alright, so obviously these crit triggers go into soul +3, a must. Gotta need more soul, more power.
Yep.
Pretty straightforward. I run eight crits and 4 stand triggers. These Dreaming Dragons just brought the deck back completely because before the deck used to have problems with decking out pretty fast by soul draining so much, but now with Dreaming Dragon that changes that entire the way the deck was before. You just Dreaming Dragon. Here's some combos I'm gonna do with this. I'll show you a few right now. For you guys that know, Dreaming Dragon, and then in turn, put this top of the deck and shuffle your drop zone with your deck and then draw a card if it's 10 or more. So you can keep soul charging so much, soul charge all you want. Soul blast it all the way. You can deck me down to like maybe 5 cards left. We reset the game for you.
That's really good. And one card does it all.
Yep. And plus,
it draws too, replacing himself.
Plus, this combos really well with Fenrir. Like when you soul blast with Vanguard, you can bring out any unit. So you don't have to call it from your hand. Just call it from the soul if you have it in your soul. Just call it, and once your deck's really low, just reunite this, drop something in your deck. So, and then of course, 4 heals.
Yay.
And Alright, so for the strides. So obviously, the boss card. Got
pronounce it one more time.
Alright, you got Mystical Destroyer Beast Vanguard.
Vanguard. I just call it Vanguarder.
Alright, so this card is so scary to go against because. Alright, so here, this is what this guy's do. Soul Blast 6 on attack, Persona Blast, flip a copy of yourself. At the beginning of the drive check, so your opponent guards first. So they don't know what how your trigger lineup's gonna be like. So before your drive check, you look at the top 4 of your cards, and then you arrange them in any order you want, the top or the bottom of the deck. So essentially, you just put your triggers on top and all your non-triggers on the bottom. This is before your opponent. This is after opponent guards. So you can like 3 to pass, no problem. If they're all triggers, good to go. So this card is really scary. It plays so much mind games against the opponent. The opponent's always forced a perfect guard.
Yeah, even at 3, like they end up thinking that you have crits. I mean, it's very strong, but just remember, it's just giving you 1 card closer to maybe that extra crit or extra heal. But it's still very powerful just to be able to reorganize, because especially, well, you don't play draws, but
yeah,
you know, it's really good.
So like so you can either use it offensively or defensively. Get your heal triggers, get your PGs if you really need to. So this card is really scary to go against.
I think it was you who did it too. I don't remember, because I think like your 4th card that you checked was a heal trigger, and then you had all triggers, so then you put the 3 triggers up top and left the heal. Drove checked the 3 triggers, and then you 6 damage healed on purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do something janky like that.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you can do stuff like it works.
Like it's funny.
So we're on 2 Doom Braces.
I like this card.
Doom Brace.
I like that. I love that strat. It's my favorite.
First, this card, so much pressure. I feel like it's kind of like, it kind of puts pressure just like a Sanction Guard would put pressure on first stride. Big columns.
21k or higher, essentially.
Basically, and Soul Charge and Soul Blast and recharge. So basically, so this is what you would do. You got Fenrir. You stride into Doom Brace, Soul Charge 3, and then you play 2 cards, 2 rear guards. So you probably essentially just play. Let's go. We got.
And then any triggers you got involved.
Gletmir,
And then my next would have been.
So you Soul Charge 3 on stride because auto it's kind of it's mandatory. It's no cost, which is really nice. And then you Soul Blast 3 for his skill. Give these 2 +5, and then what also goes off is Fenrir's auto. Can blast 1 and call a unit that you Soul Blasted, so you get another unit to play for like no cost at all. And then your recharge, and these columns look really big, and then this card here, the Gletmir, Counterblast and Soul Charge again, draw a card, and you have 6 cards in this all ready to go.
Yeah, so you did all that for free. All that was free.
Yep, all free. And then this column's gonna be swinging at 29.
Pressure column.
Yep. And then if you Soul Blasted Hesperus. Yeah, Hesperus. You Soul Blast this, Doom Brace, on hit, swinging. You're gonna punch your opponent if they don't PG it.
Yep.
So that's a nice combo to do right there. And the next turn, we're on the Gondor. So that and a little tech in case it's only we got the new Goddess of the Formant Durham.
Use this card?
It's rare. I never usually use this card. It only gets me if I'm in a really tight situation. Like if I had to ride into a Yig, I would play this. It's really rare to ever pull this off. Basically, this card does on hit Soul Blast 3. Look at top 3. Put 1 in hand. Put 2 in soul.
It's alright, but
it's alright, but essentially your opponent's never going to ever let that hit. So you really just want to Doom Brace right away. If I'll only play this if Doom Brace isn't really a good stride to go into, which is really rare. Just that. And this card, they got Demeanor for. This is only if I ride into Yggdrasil. That's the only reason why this card's in here.
Yeah.
Yep. So if I ride to Yggdrasil, if I'm really in a bad spot, Soul Charge 3, that's it. And then I'm ready to go for Vanguard.
Yep.
That's all.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Overall, I think Yig definitely got some more improvements, some more tools at their disposal, so you don't just have one win con, but now you have different ways to beat your opponent down, essentially.
If it doesn't, you get your money back.
With your Fenrirs and all that.
yeah, this deck just puts so much pressure early on. First striding every single stride it puts so much pressure. There's no free stride like free, your opponent's going to take them for free. They're going to get punished really hard to take any of the attacks. So that's why the new G support for this deck has definitely improved Yig.
I put it in one box.
So yeah, so there you have it, guys. As always, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you guys think. Leave a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, thank you guys for watching. See you later.
See, I pledge.